Sunday Night Football, Philadelphia on the road at the Rams. This is 2.5 to 3 in favor of Philadelphia. 48.5 to 49 is our total out there. I was wrong about this. It's opened at 2.5. I played the 2.5 on Philadelphia, thinking that this would probably get on the other side of 3, and then I was just going to play both sides. So I'm stuck on a Philadelphia ticket. I don't hate it. I probably think that they're still the better team when it all comes down to it, but it is a road game. It is a cross-country type deal. If there's a benefit to that, it's in L.A. where we know probably 50% Eagles fans as it is, so no real home field advantage here in this one. What are your thoughts on Philly heading to the Rams?
Yeah, I'm on the other side of you on this one. Yeah. I like the Rams quite a bit at 3. I took some 3. I had to pay minus 120, unfortunately. I waited a little longer than I should have because it was flat 3 earlier in the week, but now you're looking at very expensive 3 or 2.5 again, I think. So it's kind of right back. This is just I think the Eagles' defensive improvement is legitimate. I mean, I know that they haven't faced the best offenses lately, for the most part. Like Bengals without T. Higgins, not nearly as scary. But and the fact that they have so many young players, and Vic Fangio, his system has in the past taken some time to take hold with his new teams. But I think these young corners are just, man, they're taking a major step up in class here against Puka Nacua and Cooper Kupp. This is going to be a real challenge for them. And you have a Rams team that the defensive numbers aren't great, but the one thing they do is get pressure up front. Jalen Hurts, he's pretty bad if you get in his face. I mean, I just think we all know that at this point. You know, he will make bad decisions at times, and at times try to make throws that his arm doesn't really allow because, you know, he's well below the median in terms of NFL arm strength. So, yeah, I do think the Rams are the play here, but that being said, a lot of variance in this game for sure. Should be a lot of points. We're going to have to see the Rams protect their passer because Matt Stafford obviously can't move, and they have done pretty well for the most part. And the Eagles, Fangio doesn't like to bring a lot of heat, so I think it sets up okay for the Rams.
It's a fascinating game for me, for sure. I mean, so this is where you have to ask yourself if, like you mentioned, is this Eagles defense actually for real, or has it been due to the competition? Because since Puka Nacua and Cooper Kupp both came back for this Rams team, Stafford's averaging 291 yards a game passing, right? The line is set at 240.5. Like, so is there a 50-yard difference between what he's averaging with the both guys healthy out there and what the Eagles bring to the table? Probably not, right? I mean, like, so I don't know. I think that's probably one just on principle that's going to have to get into my account. And, you know, again, if you're out there kind of like looking at props, I mean, it is a two-man show, right? I mean, Puka Nacua gets 31% of the targets. Cooper Kupp gets 28% of the targets. You're talking 60% of the stuff, you know, going to those two guys, you know, and again, like I said, Stafford's 291 and 2.5 touchdowns with both of those guys on the field this year. So if you don't totally believe in the Eagles defense, and even if you do, there's a pretty big gap between 240.5 that's lined at and the 291 he's averaging with these guys out there. He could still kind of fall off a little bit and that number get there. So just something to think about as you head into your Sunday Night Football props there on that one. We got a good Sunday Night Football game. I'm super excited about that one for sure. Guys, everything we do absolutely free, so go ahead, hit that subscribe button down below. Like 50,000 of you already have. Do appreciate all the support here on the channel. If you go to Lions.com, upper right-hand corner, there is a Discord button. Everybody's over there talking about all the sports as well, so be sure and get in. It's not just NFL. Now that college basketball's been going, of course, a ton of talk about that as well, so take advantage of that, and that is also absolutely free. For Mo, I am Matt. Good luck on all your Week 12 bets.